boy. Wow. Bitty body, how you whine like that? Tell me how you really want it. And make it clap like that. Shake it for me, baby, flaunt it. Bitty body, how you whine like that? Tell me how you really want it.
Welcome back to my channel. This is my YouTube channel, and today, guys, I'm back with another interview. Listen, you don't want to get dull on this one. This is gonna be lit. This is dope. This is women empowerment. This is giving girl power. This is giving African queen. Let me not talk too much. Guys, please join me. Welcome a Ghanaian songstress. She's beautiful, she's talented, and she calls herself the African doll or the Ghanaian doll. Let's get to find out. Please join me meet Aakosya.
Hey guys, Akwaba.
Akwaba. I was gonna say that to you, Akwaba. It is hey.
Yes.
That's all my Ghanaian, please.
Look, I'm crazy.
How you doing?
I'm doing well.
You look great. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You look amazing.
You too.
I recently met you and I was like, she's so nice.
Aww.
She's so sweet. Like, if you look at her pictures on Instagram, you're gonna get it twisted. When you get to meet her personally, you see that she's a princess.
I like that you said that.
Yes, you're so sweet.
Thank you.
Honestly, like, this is not even because we have a camera in front of us. You're such a nice person. And I was like, I'm gonna bring you to my platform. Let's talk about yourself, your music, Ghana, life in general. Let's just have a girl chat and just get to know each other some more and get to meet some people. I guess some Cameroonians get to meet you as well.
What up, yeah?
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about, Aakosya, who she is and all of that good jams.
Aakosya, like you said, is really just down to earth.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I love that you said that because so many times people are like, oh, she's a bee or she's this. And I'm like, I'm just really just a regular girl. I like regular things, Yeah, I like to do my makeup and put my wig on.
Of course, it's 2022,
right.
girl.
But no, at the end of the day, it's like I like to laugh. I'm goofy. I'm just me. So
right.
I mean, I definitely love to channel that into the music because I think that even though you said 2022, we have all the other crazy thing that's happening.
Right.
But one cool thing I think about 2022 or even just now is like you get to be yourself.
You get to be yourself.
Like social media has allowed us to where you can be yourself.
Unapologetically.
For real.
And I love that.
I'm really loving it too because I'm like, wow, it just made music even more fun.
Right.
You remember back in the day when they were like, you need to go to like artist development. Can't say this.
You can't say this.
Can't, sit like this. Make sure
you can't have this kind of video. You can't shoot like this, whatever.
Now, you do what you want.
You do what you want.
And your people are going to accept you how they accept you.
That's it. And everyone is not going to accept you, and that's fine. You're going to have certain people that are going to gravitate towards you.
Exactly.
And they're going to rock with you till the very end.
Exactly.
And that's fine. I always tell people, when you're trying to do something, don't feel like everyone is going to like it. No. If everyone likes it, I guess they're pretending. Some people are pretending. You're definitely going to have people who will definitely not like what you're doing.
Yes.
But there's going to be few people that are definitely going to rock with you to the very end.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we've got to meet you a little bit, Aakosya, what day is that? I know Ghanaians have this thing where they name people by the day they were born.
What day do I look like?
You look like a Saturday.
Okay, you're close.
Yes, I'm close, right?
It's a Sunday.
Oh, wow. I think that's really cool, though. Like, to name people by the day. I don't think any other place does that. I think it's just Ghana. It's something unique with Ghana.
And I'm really like, when my mom told me when I was a kid, I was just like, it made me feel that much more like special.
Oh.
Even though like, you go to school and the kids are making fun of you.
Of you.
But when you go home, it's like your culture is there. So you feel like you're still a part of something.
Yes.
Yeah, man, it's really cool. But I want to know what day you're born on.
I think I was born, I want to say I was born on a Thursday or Wednesday.
If you're a Thursday, I always wanted that name.
Really? What name is that? Yeah?
Yes.
Yay! So Nanaya or something. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. I really do love it.
We're just gonna call you that from now on.
Okay. So were you actually born in the US? Were you born in Ghana?
Born here.
You're born here?
Yeah. So
you were brought up like instilled that Ghanaian culture and you visit back home. Tell us about like growing up. How was that?
And I think it was tough, like honestly, because me personally, it was hard. Like, where do you fit in?
Right.
When you go to school and then they find out, number one, we gotta touch on it, being a dark-skinned female.
Yes.
And it's like, first of all, you're picked on because of your skin color.
Okay.
Then I'm African. Oh, I was going through it.
You got all the bad things.
Then we not having the fashion sense. We just putting me in anything.
Wow.
Shout out, Mom. It was Mother's Day, but shout out, Mom. She did her best.
She did her best.
The kids were really going in, and it was like, oh my God, I hate school.
Oh.
Then you go home, and there's like so much culture. And I'm just like, I wasn't understanding like the separation of it, but then also how to merge them together.
Mm-hmm.
So like it got to a point, I'm not gonna lie, I was literally like, I'm not African. I'm not telling anybody.
Oh. But so fast forward to 2022, everybody wants to identify with
like,
some.
Look now, I can't stop talking about being Ghanaian.
Yes.
Like I'm making up for all the times that I did not open my mouth, and I just like was quiet. Just and honestly, not even that I didn't want to rep where I was from. I would just more so be quiet. I would just like when they were making fun of how I talk, I was like, then I'm not talking anymore.
Oh my goodness.
For real.
Can you imagine you were actually born here, and then can you imagine people that actually came from back home and then say their parents migrated to the US and how tough that was for them? For me, I've just been here for 7 years. So I experienced my first share of like racism or whatnot. And it was really, I was like, what? Is this for real? And then when I sit back and watch people's stories on YouTube, on social media platforms, people like you actually born here, and to see how you grew up in so much of hatred because of your skin color, because of the way you talk, because of how your hair was done or how you dressed, it's really sad. So sad. But I'm happy with all of that. Look at what you've manifested to become, right? And you're doing all of this great work with your music. And you're empowering young girls, empowering different people from Ghana and all of that. And you're sharing your culture. You're also loud on sharing your culture with the world. And I actually love that, because sometimes when you meet Africans who are actually born in the US, some don't want to identify with the fact that they're from Africa, like you said earlier. But I'm happy that you're one of those people that you're like flying the Ghanaian flag really high, like see the black stars.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. All right, let's talk a little bit about music. When did all that start for you?
Well, really, and that's another, overcoming story. I was really interested in gymnastics, even though my mom said in her stomach.
What?
Yeah, in her stomach, like when she would put music on or whatever, it's like I would like stop kicking or stop moving or fidgeting or whatever. So when I came out, same thing. If I'm crying, she would just turn music on and I would just be quiet.
Just be quiet.
But for some reason, I found my passion in being in gymnastics. I don't know.
Wow.
Crazy enough, I ended up having time.
That's why you turn up so good in your music. Because I'm like, she can dance.
But here's the thing. I had back surgery. Yes. And so a lot of people don't know that about me. And I really had to actually put gymnastics down. So me now, just even being able to do a little bit of dancing in my shows or videos or anything, I'm thankful. People can talk about me if they want to. They could say, oh, she's this or that. Why is she not doing it? I'm thankful to even be doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Thankful when you're firm.
Exactly. So I'm like, okay, that's overcoming. And I mean, shout out to all the girls who are literally like, someone tells you you can't do something, but you still do it anyways.
Exactly.
More power to you, because exactly. With music, they told me that I should give up a long time ago. They say you should do this, you should do that. Girl, they said all stuff to me. You're too dark. We're going to put you in the back. It was so much. But look at me now. So I think even that. So, I mean, in a nutshell, that kind of tells my story. But when I decided to put down, the gymnastics, I just started singing in choir, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was just in the back. And then one day, there was a girl, she was singing the solo, and I was just like, I feel like I got it.
You got it.
In my head.
Yes.
So I was like, can I
try?
And they just literally went crazy, and I thought they were making fun of me. Oh, wow. Once again, you've been bullied, so you're thinking, they're laughing at me.
Of course.
They were like, no, you can sing.
Wow.
So ever since then, it was like...
That was your moment right there. Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
You see how in life, sometimes if you don't get to meet people, you won't know their story.
For real.
And then you judge them, and once you finally get to meet them, you're going to feel like a fool because you misjudged, the entire story and whatnot. So I'm happy that you're sharing this, that I guess more people are getting to know more about you, and they can actually relate to your story. And that way is going to give them more opportunity to relate to your music as well. Now, this is going to bring me to a question. Which
You
is
should
my
go.
throat.
You should go with the relation.
Okay, let's go there. So, being that you're originally from Ghana, right? And you identify as a Ghanaian artist as well. Some of your songs are a bit sexualized. You know, you're showing your cleavage, you're showing your figure. You know, you're just showing yourself as a woman, out there and just having fun in your music. Do you receive some backlash from, especially like the Ghanaian audience that maybe do not understand the culture over here as well? Because I feel like you're also sort of like entertaining both the Ghanaian culture and obviously the American culture as well. And just generally, you know, you're very current, you're working with what's available in the now, and you're sharing that as a content to whoever, you know, gravitate towards you. So tell us about, do you have backlash? Do you have like, what's the feedback with, you know, when you some of those kind of videos?
I think honestly, people know that we're in the now.
Okay.
So initially, it's gonna be, "Oh, girl, you look good," or something. When you really get into it,
Right.
if I walk into a room full of aunties,
Right.
sorry, I'm gonna get the side eye. Like, as a matter of fact, I mean, we're gonna be blunt. I just sung the national anthem for the Ghanaian Council, and I literally feel like every auntie in there was like, "Who's that?"
How were you dressed? Were you dressed like a fabric or?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I was actually a design that I made.
Okay.
You know, but you could see my tattoo.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So, but everything else was like covered, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be sensible. Of course, my mom was like,
right.
"You're not wearing that.
That's
No, you must wear." Okay, so I made sure I did. But Aakosya,
yeah.
in my Ghana doll, like what
Yeah.
I would like to wear, because it's still a representation of me.
Definitely.
And I'm gonna tell anybody all day, like, judge me how you want to. I'm still me. If you want to get to know me, you can.
You can.
So you're gonna see some booty. You might see some titties.
Okay.
You might see me jiggling it. Okay. But all of this is an expression of me, and it's not just me, but it's an expression of women, our sexuality, being confident in who you are. Ask me all day, or even if you try to research my reputation out here in the streets, you're not gonna find what you think you're looking for.
Right.
So I know who I am. That's why I know, okay, I'm proud about the things that I'm doing. And like I tell my mom all day, I'm like, "Mom, I understand what you're saying. I'm still gonna wear it,
but
because
that doesn't define
it doesn't
me.
define me."
Of course.
Exactly.
That's some of the things that I guess some of our parents don't understand. I live in the US. My mom is all the way in Cameroon. And one day, I don't know, it's like someone went and told her that they saw a picture of mine on Facebook and had an anklet. Back home, I used to wear anklets.
Wow.
But she didn't just pay so much attention that I was wearing anklets back home. And she called me. She was like, "I don't like that. I don't like that anklet." She was going on and on.
It's almost cute. But
yeah. I was like, "Are you done?" And she was like, "Yes, I don't like it." I said, "So how does that anklet? Give me one, like, if you can tell me something that this anklet is doing to my life that is detrimental, I would take it off." She was like, people, I say, you see, all those your women, all those your people that came and told you whatever, they're not doing anything to me. I told her, you see, the only day that I'm going to take this off is if I feel convicted that God is asking me to take it off. I will take it off. Because this does not make me, I'm still the same daughter that you have. You know me, I'm respectful, I'm nice, I'm kind to people, all of that. Anklet is just like wearing a dress. That's it. It's nothing. So sometimes I can understand their frustration because, the way they grew up, they just have a mentality of how you should look and how certain things make you a bad person. And some people that are covered from head to toe are the worst people. So those things don't really define who you are internally. I guess, like you put it, you know yourself. You know who Aakosya is. You know your limits. You know what works for you and what doesn't work for you. So I'm happy that you touched on that, because when I watch videos on TikTok, I'm just laughing and just going on and on with these African aunties or whatnot. But it's really fun. I just laugh and I have a good time. Yes. And anyways, let's talk about some of
the way. I do want to say one thing though, because sometimes I do feel like and not even just the African community, but just if you come from a family that has very, very strong religious background, and then if you come from a family that has a lot of African culture. And their African friends and just all that stuff, I do feel like sometimes, I'm just being honest again, us Africans, especially, this newer, more advanced generation is like, we try too much to rebel. And I sometimes feel like I've been there. High school, all the stuff, like I've been there. And now looking back, I'm like, you didn't have to do all that. It really didn't make any it served no purpose. Right. Because honestly, you're probably actually hurting yourself. Yes. So I do want to touch on that, just to, for anybody who might be going through something like that, is like, relax.
They'll be all right.
Sometimes what your parents are telling you, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. So, no, and the thing is, they have good intentions. Yes. Like, they all come from a good place. Trust me, they're all trying to make you a better woman. Exactly. That's their intention. Yeah. There's nothing evil about what they're trying to do. It's just that sometimes the way, like, it will not make sense to you at the point. Because when she told my dad was like, she's all the way in the US. How will you be disturbed with the fact that she's wearing anklets? Like, how will you allow that? So to my dad, it was fun. So, but now you touched on the religion. I was just gonna ask you about like your spiritual life and stuff like that. Do you identify as a Christian, Muslim, or let's talk about that as well. And how that affects your music or affects you.
I identified as a Christian, actually. Okay. My dad is Muslim.
Okay.
And so people always ask me all the time, like, so how did you manage? Because, especially like culture-wise, head of the household and things like that. But you find your place where you find your place.
Okay.
And so for a long time, even I was Seventh-day Adventist.
Oh, wow. Was your mom a Seventh-day Adventist?
My mom was actually Pentecostal.
So how did you find this?
You see what I'm saying? So it's just, you find yourself where you find yourself, and so there I am. And, but being in a Seventh-day Adventist church, though, even more rules, no skirt, no earrings, no makeup, no nothing, right?
Wow.
Sundown, no TV, no phone, no nothing. Then you don't do anything until after, of course, the sun goes back, Saturday night. So it's like, wow. I felt even more restricted, not only just religion, culture, but then now Seventh-day Adventist on top of being a Christian. Because I feel like that's even a thing.
Yeah.
But when I got older, I was like, I'm starting to understand that to me, it's not about any of that. It's about my relationship with God.
Right.
What am I reading what do I get when I read the Bible?
Okay.
And so that literally has formed me. Now people, again, they'll be like, oh, look at, she's not a good Christian, because that's everybody's your problem.
Everybody's journey is definitely different.
And this is mine. Yes. Please let God address me when that time comes.
I'm happy you said that. So I used to go to the nightclub. Oh my God,
I still go to a nightclub.
I don't go.
Does anybody want to talk about it?
No, I didn't. For me, that I was just trying to say, I used to go. So, but one day I just had a conviction. I was like, it was easy for me to stop. It was nobody told me, Clarice, you can't go to the nightclub anymore. It just came. I believe God just told me to stop. And why I'm saying this is because, like, for people maybe will judge you, maybe because of the way you dress, and then you're saying that you're a Christian. It's just that sometimes everybody's journey is different. And God is just so fair. Plus, life is not balanced. Life is balanced sometimes. God is so intentional about us that when He wants something, it's going to be effortless. Yeah. Like, if God is telling you, okay, don't do this, it's going to be so easy for you to stop.
Yeah.
But when somebody tells you, when man tells you, you're going to be like, how? You don't pay my bills? Like, how dare you tell me to stop this or whatever? But when it comes from a place where, like you said, God should work on you the way He wants. And I feel like we should all give ourselves that chance for God to work on us and just deal with people that the way He wants. Because sometimes we judge people and we're not even supposed to judge. Right. Me too, I'm learning from that, because when you love God so much, sometimes you might see things like this, like, oh, look at how she's dressed and she's holding the Bible. Oh, look at how she's dressed, she's singing a Christian song, like things like that. It's different with God. Like, He's so much with the heart, and He just has a way of working with people. So whoever is watching right now, you feel like maybe Because some people really love God.
Yeah.
They really do love God, but they've not yet gotten to that place where maybe they don't want to dress provocatively, or they don't want to stop maybe smoking or whatever. And then
They won't love God because they're
yes,
doing those things.
of
I've
those
heard
things.
that so many times.
So people are gonna feel like, oh no, it's not like somebody doesn't have a right to love God. We all should love Him, and just let Him work on us the way He chose to work on us. So that's my topic. I love talking about.
I also say, I mean, you can go to church and you'll find a lot of Christians, or whatever.
Of course.
And they could, again, like you were saying earlier,
Of
they could be the
course.
same people who,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everyone's journey is just gonna be different.
You know how many times I've gone out? It doesn't even have to be the club, but I've gone out and somebody will literally be like, "Oh my God, you said this to me too." They'll be like, "Wow, your personality. It was your light that was shining that made me feel like I want to listen to what you have to say."
Right.
So how can a Christian keep going to, not saying that's not right, but a Christian goes to church to save another Christian, when you can go to wherever, if you're at the club and someone just speaking to me, and who knows if that changed that person's life.
That's changed this person's life. Yeah, we just need to let God.
God knows what He's doing. That's why we don't need to be worried about it. That's why I say what I say.
Yeah, we just need to let Him work with us. And that's why I always tell people, don't let any other person make you feel bad. I always say, even if you did something bad last night, today's Sunday, and you feel like you want to go to church, go to church.
For real.
Don't even let the devil start deceiving you in your mind. The Bible calls him the accuser of the brethren. Start telling you, oh, look at you, yesterday you slept with B's husband, or look at you, you did this, and today you're going to go to church with your full chest.
Go to church.
Go there, sit there, enjoy, and let God work on you.
Yes.
So let's not start preaching. I feel like you're a preachy girl too.
And people don't think that, but it's like, don't get
it started. Yes, I love it. Okay. Oh my God, I'm enjoying. Are you having fun?
I am.
Girl, I'm having so much fun.
It's so easy going.
Yes. So of course, we've talked about music and any projects that you're working on at this time, any maybe collaborations with other artists that you want to spill.
I actually have and I'm not going to say the name.
Yes.
But there's a remix.
Okay.
With Tinkia.
Okay.
And it is one of Ghana's favorite artists.
Oh, wow.
So I'm excited that will be dropping July. So you guys look forward to that.
Awesome.
And yeah, I actually have more singles that'll be dropping.
Okay.
I'm going to be working on a reality series.
Okay.
So that's really cool too. I will be going to Ghana here soon. So shout out.
Wow.
Y'all better be ready for me to come turn up.
Yes.
Because we will be.
Where you gonna go? Kumasi, Accra.
I'm gonna be in Accra. But I mean, I'll move around, but I will be based more in Accra. Don't come stalking me, please. Please, just because I said it.
They're gonna come. We've been waiting. When are you coming? Oh, that's awesome. Ghana has a lot of great artists.
Yeah.
Like
so you're probably like, who is it?
Yes, I know. I can't wait. Well, we'll keep waiting.
Yeah.
Hope it's not who I'm thinking, but we'll just see.
I wonder.
It's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be a surprise. Okay, let's just get things rolling and round up real quick. So one of the things I want to talk about is just like, what are some of the things that you do in terms of like, do you do like charity works and support kids back home? Because I look at you, like literally I see like you're that kind of person. And what are some of the things that you're doing out there that you want to share with us?
Well, actively here, I mean, I've always been involved in like the ministry, with my church. It was sad that, with COVID and everything, to kind of push everything to the side.
What church is that? Let's shout out your church. What church?
Hey, shout out to Oakland Bible Fellowship.
Okay.
That's Tony Evans.
Okay. Oh, Tony Evans. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love his daughter.
Yes.
Priscilla. Yeah. She's coming to my church on the 27th. I can't wait. Word of Truth.
Okay.
Yeah, she's coming there for a women's program.
The moment I saw her, bro.
I love
I was
her.
So captivated. I was like,
whew, I love that lady so much.
If ever God says that I'm supposed to be doing this,
that's how I want to do it.
This is how I want to do it.
You know, one thing I love about her, she has 3 boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
So her kids are so involved in sports. because I follow on Instagram, and she posts about their lifestyle. If they're going for prom, she's so involved as a mom. Like she's their highest. I just love her.
I love it.
I love her, and she seems like a really cool lady. I can't wait to meet her. I really
honestly, she is, and that's what I love about Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship, because I didn't feel like I was going to a mega church.
Right.
I'm one of those people where it's like, I've been a Potter's House, I've been to all the churches, and shout out to them too. I don't have anything against big churches and small churches. It's just I felt safe when I went there. I felt like they saw me, you know, sitting there, and they didn't make me feel like, okay, I'm just here.
Right.
Like from the moment I came, it was like, that's why I'm saying I started getting involved. I was actually going to classes. I was just doing so much that I was like, how do they see little of me just in, you know, all these people?
That's really good. Yeah. That's your church. So stay there.
Yeah.
Stay there and grow. That's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's your church right there. Oh my gosh, I love what were we even talking about before we went to
you were asking about the ministry. So I was telling you that I started there, and then after that I started really actually just kind of volunteering and doing work with the kids at school and teaching dance. And so honestly, when I went to Ghana the first time, I kept telling them, I was like, I want to go to where the kids are. I want to go to the kids.
I could tell, like you look like that kind of. You look like you look like a cool auntie. I could tell.
Thank you. I feel like I am a cool auntie.
Yes, I could tell. I could tell.
That's my nephew. Shut up. But yeah, and I was just kind of like wanting to teach them dance, and the fact that they really gravitated to it, I thought that was really cool. So now every time we go back, we just try to make it a point to like go and visit. You know, I want to do more. Especially like with the kids that are in school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just help out whatever kind of donations we can do and things like that. But yeah, that actually is a big part of I feel like Ghana Ball, because as you said, these little girls and even little boys too, but they're looking up. They need a role model. You know, they need someone who can make them feel like I'm saying, when I went to church and they made me feel like I was welcome. Yes. Somebody sees them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's really good. And also because I feel like when you have a platform, whatever platform you have, it's not just for you. Life is not just for us. It's for other people.
Exactly.
Life is for the other person. So I always I'm so happy when I see somebody that has a platform and then they're using it positively to impact others. So that's really nice. I really enjoy you talking about that. And I could see the passion from your eyes, talking about those kids and talking about things like that. Listen, I love you, girl. I love you. So, man, I wish we had more time, but definitely we're gonna do this again. It's just been awesome having you. Definitely, I'm gonna have all like your link to all your social media platforms, you know, in the description, so that anybody that wants to get to know you more can check it out. Go check out our Instagram. Our Instagram is lit.
Yeah, come follow me. We have fun all the time.
Yes. And is there anything you just want to share? Any last words? Anything, about maybe mental health or whatever that's just in your heart that you just want to share before we wrap?
It's crazy you said that, because mental health is a real. I also really find myself very interested in psychology. Wow. People don't know this either, but I went to school and have a degree, so that's a big deal. And right now, like the song that I have out, Waiting Girl, it is low-key talking about, a girl who was hurt by a guy. Right. And I'm just seeing that so much, like relationship stuff. And young girls dying with suicide is just on another level. All because of maybe a boyfriend or things like that. When you get heartbroken, it can really do a number on you. I'm an advocate because I literally was heartbroken and I thought my life was going to end. Okay, which inspired Waiting Girl Go Do. Right. And this is a everyday process though, so nobody can literally say, "Oh, girl, get over it," or "boss up," or da-da. No, you don't know how people are going to handle things. Right. You don't know how maybe someone really loving someone. Right. They say people die of broken hearts. Yes, that's a real thing. Because people handle different things differently. Yes. So I mean, as we touch on mental health, like I just really want to just encourage the women out there. Like, I know it's easier said than done, but it's like, don't give up. And what I'm saying, even in my song, is basically like, if he doesn't want you, learn to love self. Of course. You know what I'm saying? Because you think that's your person, but it takes two people to agree that y'all are each other's persons. Right. If he's not saying that he's your person, then
Get
not
out.
your person.
Yes.
And your person is out there, but
Right.
you're not gonna know until you actually really just connect to you.
Exactly.
And that's literally what I'm saying. Like, I literally have to connect to me every single day, and it's a challenge. But the more and more I learn more about myself, it's like, God, I didn't know. It brightens your light. You know, so when people see you, it's like good people start to gravitate to you.
Right.
And that's ultimately what we want.
Right.
You know, because I seen this girl the other day, and she committed suicide, and the psychology part about me
was that
was
like on TikTok?
Yeah,
she had like a note. She had like she did like a note. Yes, and she did a note and posted it on her Instagram or whatever.
Young girl, very talented, very beautiful.
That broke my heart.
And we don't know what the reason was. Right. You know, probably soon be coming out, but the psychology of me, but really just my heart, just it saw that, and I don't know why. It's like I just felt like I could just relate to whatever it was that she was thinking, and to why she felt like it's better
to just leave.
But it's not. It's not. It does get better. I like
what you said. Love yourself first. You have to find reasons to love you.
Yes.
And because once you have that, you always feel like, no, I'm not gonna let nobody make me take my life, because I know that I have so much to give. There's so much in me that I want to give out, and I feel like most women should do that. Like, get to find things in you. Like, we all have purposes here on earth. God has each given us talents and different things to do. So find that in you. Love that. Love who you are, and it's not all about a guy.
No.
The right person will come. It takes some of us, it takes time, but definitely that person is definitely gonna come. Because I'm speaking for myself as well. You know, as a single lady, my age or whatever, like Africans talk so much about age, but I believe that the right person is gonna come someday.
For real.
And guess what? I think the late Miles Monroe said something. He said that sometimes you're not being found because you're not in your place of work. You're not in that place where you have to be found. So maybe somebody's out there. Maybe you are supposed to be maybe doing hair, doing nails, or working at a shop or something, and you're just sitting at home being depressed.
Yes.
But maybe when you go out to do what you're called to do, that person might see you there. So love yourself. I just don't like seeing the rate of suicide out there. Young girls, beautiful girls with so much in them, and just taking their lives. It's really hard to me.
Really sad.
It's heartening to watch. Anyway, Aakosya, thank you so much for coming. I've had a great time. I think we need to do this again. We need a remix of this.
I'm like, there's still so much.
Yeah, it's all about.
It's over already.
We need to hang out again and definitely get to talk some more and share some more, because I know definitely there's so much that you have to talk about regarding your music, regarding your life, and but we gotta go. We gotta go. Everything has its beginning and it has its end. So we've come to the end of this. But before we go, are you single? Are you seeing someone? Like, artists don't like saying you just say someone or not. That's a no, guys.
Yes. Follow my story, because Aakosya literally took you guys on her dating fiasco and how it turned out. So you need to follow it. Make sure you guys are watching. Follow my YouTube so that you can figure out if I actually finally wait to go do. Does someone show up? Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay, I love that. On that note, guys, we're ending the show. Thank you. We loved having you here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Continue to watch the show. I'm definitely gonna have all of Aakosya's links to her Instagram, YouTube, wherever. So you guys can go check her out, go stream her songs and follow her and get to discover who she really is some more. And obviously maybe she might be coming to a city or a town or a country near you or where you are, who knows. So keep watching the show, guys. Continue to subscribe, like, share, comment, and let's get to meet you guys and see what you guys want us to do next. Until next time on the LABU show, thank you guys so much. Stay blessed. It's your girl Clarice signing out.